Lara, you were the first Slovenian to score in the NWSL. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, obviously a lot. It's been a hard way to come here and hard first couple of games without a goal, but here I am. I'm happy to help the team.
How would both of you assess today's performance?
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, it's been tough because we have moments that are brilliant, but then we have some lack of focus moments that cost us dearly. Something we need to go look at because it's starting to become a little bit of a pattern, and it absolutely can't be. Like, we can't lose focus 90 minutes. It has to be a full 90. And in this league with these types of players, they're going to capitalize if you lose focus for a minute, 30 seconds, whatever it may be.
Lara, what were the emotions when you saw the ball go into the back of the net, and what did you see on that goal?
Well, I think I was at the right place at the right time. I was just happy to get a touch on the ball, and then I was following it in the goal. And I was really happy, especially because it was a 1-1 goal that kept us in the game, and I think it was in the perfect moment when we scored. We could have kept on going, but then this red card happened when the momentum was lost.
Lara, congratulations. Your teammate here, I don't know if it'll officially go down as the assist. I'm not sure how the ball pinged around. It was hard to see, but talk about that play, if you will, because it came from a nice cross from Cam, and then Chloe's one touch was perfect to get it back center of the pitch. Just talk about it from your perspective where you're
Yeah, exactly.
You're
I told Chloe right after I scored, I was like, that was crucial. Your ball over that back line, that was what caused the goal. So I was just happy to be there, to be honest. I was a right winger today, so I was not in the middle a lot, but in this play, me and Cici kind of changed, and I could be in this position. It was a really good action.
Can we talk about that a little bit? Because last week we saw kind of that double 10 between you and Cici, and it seemed to work pretty well for you. Mm-hmm. Was it more personnel tonight? Was it just seeing what San Diego had to offer and the game plan changed? Because just your thoughts on that.
We brought another 6 in today to have a little bit of security in the back, which was good, I think. And me as a right winger who was able to come in the middle. So obviously we had 4 people in the middle, which should be enough to outplay the opposite team. So when we kept the ball in the middle, it was good. We got some chances when we could have scored, but to be honest, I don't think we were the worst team today. So I feel like 1 point would be good.
Chloé, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but you played against your former manager this evening. Mm-hmm. How is that as a player? Do you feel like tactically you have an idea of what he's going to place out there on the pitch, and does it offer any kind of an advantage, or is it just...
Yeah, I think it's just mutual respect at the end of the day. I mean, the club that he's at right now and the one that he was at before are completely different profiles. I'm sure in certain instances he's trying to mimic sort of the tactics he had implied over there, but it's difficult when the personnel is entirely different, right? But yeah, at the end of the day, it's just mutual respect between coach and player.
And then just one more for you. We just learned today that last week you weren't feeling your greatest, and yet you were up and down the pitch as though nothing was wrong. Mm-hmm. Are you up to full speed? Is the health good? And just what accounts for you not ever tiring on the ball?
Yeah, I was a bit sick last week, and I wasn't feeling my best last week, if I'm being honest. I still have a little bit of a cough, but at the end of the day, it's just mentality, right? And the team needed me to be out there, so I'm going to do my best and absolutely help in any way I could. And it was all right once I was out there not thinking about everything going on inside.
So what does it mean to be back in front of your home crowd, your own swarm, if you will?
Yeah, it was great to see all the fans again. It's been quite a few months, I think maybe 4 or 5, and they absolutely turned out today, and they were incredible. They helped push us to get that 1-1 goal, and it's disappointing for us. It's disappointing for them that we weren't able to get a point out of this game, but it was incredible to see them all around the bleachers. And yeah, they're absolutely a part of our swarm, and we want them to keep showing up going forward, and we want to show up for them as well and get those victories.
I asked last week about to your teammates about adaptability. Obviously, a red card is not ideal. Just how important is adaptability when something like a red card happens?
Yeah, I think it's something we do prepare for. However, it isn't something we want to ever happen. But Tatum was having a fantastic game. Her intensity was so high, and it's contagious as well. When players are putting their bodies on the line, when players are creating those types of tackles, it absolutely is contagious, and it makes the whole team want to kind of rally behind that. It was unfortunate that it became a red. In my opinion, it wasn't. But here we are. We're football players. The refs are also a part of the game, and they see it as they see it. But yeah, it's something that we do train, and it is what it is. We were a man down, and yeah, at the end of the game, it's difficult, tired legs. But yeah, we have to be better in those moments as well.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, you just hold on to that, Stockton. Dan, the floor is yours on the Zoom.
Thank you, Dan Loletta here from Equalizer. Sounds like, can you guys hear me okay? Sounds
Yep,
like
we can
there's
hear you all
feedback
right.
here.
Yeah, we're all good. We can hear you.
Question for either one. Was the halftime adjustment have to do with building out of the back and being a little bit more aggressive rather than making short passes? And either way, what was maybe different about how you controlled the second half more than the first?
Well, obviously we knew that San Diego is a possession-based team, so we kind of wanted to steal that from them, which was good. We were keeping the ball, but in the last third, it was something missing. Obviously, also the balls that we lost in the middle caused some counterattacks. But yeah, we had a good talk in the halftime, and we were really going for that. For that first goal for us in the second half, which we got. Obviously, the tactic was really good in the second half. We got a momentum, and we could have scored one more if I am honest.
And Chloe, when you talked about patterns and not playing the full 90, is that these last two games only, or is that something that harkens back to last season as well?
Yeah, I think we did have a few misfortunes last year that were quite similar. So it's definitely something we have to go analyze, and we have to look internally because it can't continue going forward. I mean, it's football, it's 90 minutes. So it's frustrating for us, it's frustrating for the fans as well, I'm sure. And it is something we're addressing, and I think it's important that people know that it's unacceptable, and we know that it's unacceptable.
Thank you both.
And I believe that should just about wrap us up. Thank you, Lara. Thank you, Chloe. We'll
Thank
have
you.
Jimmy in here shortly.